This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon
Like
Dick.
I said, September, October, somewhere around November, it's finna get so crazy that people gonna be focused on whatever's going on at that time. January 1st hit 2023, ain't nobody gonna know when the landlord come and knock on the door. Yeah, I'm here for the rent. You here for the rent? Yeah, here go my voucher. I don't take that no more. You don't take that no more. No, I don't take that no more. But it's my voucher. I paid for this last month. Like I ain't got to take that. Like you ain't. You don't know the new law that just passed. Yeah. Oh, if that's the only thing you got to pay with that, okay, you ain't got no cash. You got 30 days. You got 30 days, and then you got to move out. Welcome back to Duffle LO, to sit down, you guys, and we're coming to the end of the Iowa videos. But I told you the end of the Iowa videos is strictly for the blacks. Now what? Welcome back to the hood. I think you're going to probably see the concerns that we had back in 2016 with the kind of overconcentration of persons residing in certain neighborhoods who are of a certain race or a certain income. Speaking March 17th on the readout, Fudge responded to a question about the Iowa bill by saying fair housing is the law of the land, and that if they want to get into a fight about it, we're ready to fight them about it. When host Joy Reid asked her whether Fudge would consider a lawsuit against states that pass such laws, Fudge said that would be her recommendation. So now, if they finna get ready and sue Iowa for passing this, the law is still going to be in effect while this case is being settled in the courts, right? But they're going to have to use the Iowa money from the taxpayers to pay for this case to fight the federal government. That's going to make everything go up some more. Like planned out. Think tanks. It is a discussion that I would need to have with the Department of Justice, but I would clearly believe that we are within our rights to demand that these communities cooperate with what we are doing, she said. HUD has declined to offer additional comment on Fudge's remarks. Renee Williams, a senior staff attorney at the National Housing Law Project, which supports source of income ordinances like those in 3 Iowa cities, told Des Moines Register that even though the Fair Housing Act doesn't include source of income as a protected class, a legal argument could come from the disparate impact that source of income discrimination would have on protected classes. This is legalese. It is very encouraging that HUD seems to be taking an interest in really using the Fair Housing Act in a way that would promote housing opportunities for voucher holders. Without vouchers, these tenants have no place else to rent. Homeless. When I say homeless, when no place else to rent, where you going? If you can't afford a house and you need this voucher, you only make it $12,000 a year. What are you supposed to afford? How can you afford that? Homelessness, crime. Democrats and housing advocates said the bill doesn't align with the governor's other efforts to increase access to affordable housing across the state. Like, wait, these people gonna be affected by the voucher being changed, but you're trying to increase affordable housing? Wait, that don't make sense. The governor has introduced a separate proposal that would expand tax credit programs and other revenue sources to support affordable housing initiatives. Let me explain to you. This is where they hiding their money at, ladies and gentlemen. Follow the money. These people are getting these tax credit incentives because they already have money, and then they're just creating and putting it into these houses, affordable houses, and they're being able to defer their taxes, if not wipe their taxes out. So now they wealth and revenue increases while they tax liability decreases. It's some accounting stuff in there, some law stuff in there, some tax stuff in there. There's a lot of different stuff in there, but you got to understand this stuff to know what's going on. Trust me, I read through this stuff. It's crazy. The mayor and city council last month passed a resolution declaring formal opposition to the bill, saying this ordinance is essential to promote and maintain equal housing opportunities for all Marion residents. City manager Lon Pluckin said the growing area was already facing an affordable housing problem, exacerbated by last year's derecho. The derecho was a storm that came through, knocked a lot of stuff down, messed a lot of stuff up for real, which he said claimed some of the city's more affordable housing units. So now derecho came and knocked down, just so happened, a lot of the poor people, and it affected all those communities. This storm that was a hurricane and a tornado mix that happened, how a hurricane and a tornado mix in the middle of a country, in the middle of a country, that's a state in the middle of a country, and it happened in the city in the middle of that state. Where did this come from? It ain't come from over there. Ain't nobody see this coming. They supposed to see this coming. Ain't nobody see this coming though. So you know how that go. Heart. You know how that go. But let's keep going. We have more demand than we have supply. Even before that hit, he said, and now you're going to put an additional roadblock in place. It just doesn't make sense. It don't be making no sense what they be doing. The city had experienced lobbying efforts for property groups seeking to eliminate the ordinance at the local level, but the council has stuck by the effort. He said the fact that Marion has seen only one case come before the city's Civil Rights Commission related to income discrimination since the city formed this commission in 2011 is a sign that it was working. Now let's see if we need to read all this. Now right here. Frankly, without the vouchers, these tenants have no place else to rent, he said. They simply are so poor that if they can't find a place that takes a voucher, they don't have the option to rent anywhere else. That's right there. Look how they said it. They just simply so poor. They need that voucher. They ain't got nowhere else to rent. Then what's gonna happen to them? Lesser said that he supports the bill, but wants to continue work on educating landlords about how to work with the voucher program. He said he would like to see cities put incentives in place, such as a damage mitigation fund, to encourage landlords to comply with the program. So if these renters end up damaging these people's the landlord's properties, they saying, well, we need the fund so we don't have to pay for that damage, although they can be able to write it off anyway, but they don't want to pull it out their pocket. They want to be able to go somewhere and then you pay for like all type of stuff. So that's the end of the article right there. Like I said, that's it right there. That's the voucher program coming out January 1st, 2023, right around the corner. We May 23rd right now. So they got what, 6 months, and then they finna get ready and be hit with this out the blue. Like I said, September, October, somewhere around November, it's finna get so crazy that people gonna be focused on whatever's going on at that time. January 1st hit 2023, ain't nobody gonna know when the landlord come and knock on the door. Yeah, I'm here for the rent. You here for the rent? Yeah, here go my voucher. I don't take that no more. You don't take that no more? No, I don't take that no more. But it's my voucher. I paid for this last month. Like, I ain't got to take that. Like, you don't know the new law that just passed. Yeah, if that's the only thing you got to pay with that, okay, you ain't got no cash. You got 30 days. You got 30 days, and then you got to move out. You got to get out. Them people play, and this how they really finna kill them, because they finna get ready and go up on the rent. They finna get ready to go up on the rent over the voucher. So now your voucher say 800. They finna get ready to say rent 1200. Your voucher only say 800. Okay, give me another 400. I ain't got 400. Rent was just 800 last month. Now it's 1200 now. You ain't got 400. You got 30 days. You got 30. They is finna cry. When I say they finna put the Black community in when I say so much pain and so much that they gonna take it out on each other. It's the same thing that go on in the big cities. That's why it be so much violence in the Black communities, because people are in situations that's crazy. So because they're in these situations, everybody's trying to fight for the small resources that they have and trying to fight for survival and all this crazy stuff. Now they getting ready to bring it here. On top of they already knowing that that's going to go into effect January 1st, 2023. Then I showed y'all in the earlier Iowa videos how them prisons going to get ready and be open March, April, May 2023. So they going to open right up soon as people start acting weird after they get out they 30 days. And then as soon as you right in jail. Now they making money for the state by having these people in jail, creating jobs. It's a business. This is how the Black community is being affected without them even knowing it, because you have to see it before it comes. You want to get, once the storm hit, then you want to, I need a jacket now. Now I need to, no, you need to see the storm coming and prepare for the storm when it comes. This is why I make these videos, to try to tell people what's getting ready to happen. Like I told y'all, watch the video in it literally says Americans will be, let me show it to y'all, matter of fact. I ain't gonna keep talking. Let me share my screen so I can show it to y'all. Y'all think I'm playing with y'all. I'm not trying to play with y'all people. I am not trying to play with y'all people. Let's go on YouTube right there. You guys clearly can see Duffle LO to sit down. Go on Duffle LO to sit down, and you can clearly see the video. Why I told y'all months ago, Americans will be forced. You know, when you force somebody to do something, Americans will be forced to deplete their savings. I'm gonna type it in. Look at that. Right there. As soon as you type it in, 66 views. I put this out 4 months ago. Americans forced to deplete savings in 2022. You have to watch this video. It's literally showing you and going to tell you how you're going to be forced to deplete your savings. Look at, if you ain't making that much money and the price of everything go up and your check don't go up, you already can barely, keep your head above water right now. So what happens when the water rise? You gonna be under the water now. Now you drowning. You have to understand this. Like that, and that's why I say I do this like literally for my people, even though the craziest thing, you do stuff for your people and your people don't even be supportive of you, even though you trying to help them. You trying to help your people and your people don't even support you, even though you trying to help them. If somebody else that didn't look like you came and told them the same information that you telling them, they'll listen. They'll listen. But because it's you, they don't want to listen. That's the reverse twisted psychology of the community. But me personally, I don't give a fuck. So I'm still gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna tell y'all, and y'all ain't gotta listen. Guess what? I know. So when I put it out there, some people gonna listen. You're gonna have some people that's gonna listen, but you're gonna have some people that ain't gonna listen. I don't care who ain't gonna listen and mad that it's coming from somebody that look like them. I care about the future of the generations that do want to listen and say, hey, we actually need to listen to that guy because everything what he's saying is checking out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and end it with this. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. I ain't gonna talk y'all off. I'm gonna get ready to get in this last video and show y'all exactly what I just was saying with these vouchers. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some on top of that to put the nail in the coffin, or I'm gonna go ahead and put the two married couple at the top of the cake, because I just built this cake very tall, and I'm gonna have to do an Iowa videos part 2 because I got 1,000 more articles that I never even went over. So don't underestimate family, friends, lovers, enemies. Look objectively. No matter what city, state, or country is in, every hood is the same. If nobody told you they love you today, I'm going to tell you right now that I love you. That's why I bring you guys this information, because I want to make you guys aware of what's going on. Because to be aware is to be alive, to be alive is to be aware. So you got to know what's going on in order to prepare yourself for the storms that's coming and the storms that we are already in. They're coming back to back to back to back to back. If you ain't been paying attention to none of these storms that's been coming out, you seen, I think a couple months ago or a year or so ago, like 11, 12 tornadoes hit Kentucky. A couple months ago, like a year or something ago, 6 tornadoes hit Iowa. And one time. This ain't one tornado after another. No, this all at one time. Like, you gotta understand this weather that's going on. Like I told y'all, like, this is getting serious. If y'all ain't understanding what's going on, I'm telling you, it's gonna be too late for a lot of people. What they tell you in the Bible, my people will suffer for a lack of knowledge. I'm here giving you all the knowledge that I have, and I'm showing it to y'all. So you can't say that I'm being stingy with my knowledge, because what I know, I'm giving it to y'all. So here you go. So I got to say, I'm going to get ready to put the nail in the coffin in the next video. Duff.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.